Dear friend, Toby here. Over the next 15 minutes, you're about to get access to some of the most elite Facebook training on the web. That is for sure. You clicked on this video for a reason. Let's dive in there and get action to it. Hey, my friends. So here we are on my desktop. For you to tap into this new tool that Facebook has put together for us, all you have to do is go to facebook.com/ads/audience_insights. Okay? When you go to that website, make sure you're logged into Facebook, obviously. It's going to bring you into this page. Now, before we get here, I want to make sure you know about Facebook for Business. It's been released a little over a month ago or so. And all you have to do is go to business.facebook.com. Okay? Now, a lot of the stuff that Layla and I are teaching, and you'll see a lot of other people online are teaching. Hopefully, you're following the right people. You can learn how to utilize these marketing strategies not only for your businesses, but for other people's businesses. Layla and I make a residual income off a few businesses that we know locally, which we do some of their Facebook marketing from them. So it's a nice and easy way for you to learn all of the tactics you've learned inside the Make Money Online space or home business space and go and put it to something like flowers or a restaurant or a home decorator or whatever industry, because what you'll notice is the tactics that you've learned in the Make Money Online space, because it's so fierce and there's so much competition, when you go outside of that realm and go into something like a local flower shop where the competition is minimal, you can absolutely dominate on there because of the stuff that you've known. So inside of this business manager for Facebook, there's tons of cool stuff you can do by having all of your ad accounts under one place. You can create a business ad account for someone else if you have someone else running your ads on your account. Lots of awesome things you can do inside of here. So I definitely suggest going to business.facebook.com, click getting started. Now, the stuff I'm about to teach you inside here, I just learned from picking up the course with Andy Jenkins and Mike Volsame, Traffic Genesis, and Lori, someone who's doing the training, amazing trainer, and this is where I learned it. So I have to give a shout out when credit's due, and I actually sent you an email about that training. It was $9.97, so it was $1,000, a little bit pricier than usual, but the training that I've got just in the first few modules are definitely going to go and make Layla thousands upon thousands of more money on the internet by utilizing it. So whenever I send out a training that we're going to purchase, make sure you get it yourself if you see it's right for your business, which this definitely is. So when you come here, make sure you take the tour the first time you do it. I'm not going to, because I've been in here before. So what you can actually do inside of this bad boy is pretty freaking ridiculous. Now, you may or may not have heard of custom audiences before. Basically, on Facebook, Facebook allows us Facebook allows us to create custom audiences, meaning we can create an audience of people anywhere from one person all the way up to, I've never even seen a limit, but let's just say 100 million people, but I'm pretty sure there isn't a limit, just the amount of people you can get on Facebook. You can create a target demographic of people that you can then target ads. And you see the ads on your Facebook page that are down the right hand side, or some ads that come into your news feed now that you can click on. They take you to a website, or click on and you stay within Facebook. So using custom audiences, you can create exactly what it says, an audience that's customized for your product or service. Now, before, you could do this using different tools and the graph search and lots of other different things off of Facebook. Now we can do it right from within this custom audience here using the audience insights. So what I'm going to do is just show you, let's say, because we're in the Make Money Online space, we understand that people, because we know our customers, people that like Tony Robbins are self-motivated individuals who are more motivated and inspired than the average person because they follow Tony Robbins. A lot of people in our businesses, they get updates from Tony. They're on his email subscriber list. They get a monthly success magazine, lots of different things. So we know our target audience, people that buy our courses, our products, also like Tony Robbins. So this is a good like profile for me to go in and create. So once I've put in a main interest, I'm going to select my country. So I'll obviously do the US, I'll obviously do Canada, I'll obviously do the United Kingdom. And here's one that you might not have known to do, Australia. Australia is a huge market for what we do as business owners. And then even New Zealand is another major one for us too. So now that I've put in those main countries, you can see here that my audience right now is between 2 million and 2.5 million people that I could target. But we're going to dial down even deeper into that because we want to get the best ROI. We want to get the best bang for our buck. Now, as we can see, 23%, 32%, and 23%. So basically the majority of people that like Tony Robbins are between the age of 25 and 54. So I'm going to then just go and dial in. Now I would create different like profiles for each one of these age brackets. So I would create a like profile and create ads targeting each one of these. But for my main one I'm starting out with, I'm putting at the main people that that follow Tony. What I'm also going to do here, I see that 62% of people that like Tony Robbins and follow Tony Robbins are women. So I'm going to target these ads to women, and I'll create a specific ad targeting women and a specific targeting men, so it's congruent and speaks to them. You can see we've now trimmed that down from 2 million to between 900,000 and 1 million. What we can also do inside of this Facebook Insight audience tool, whatever you want to call it, is something pretty ridiculous. Go to this purchase tab, and we can actually go in and see who's spending money inside of this demographic. Who is buying purchases on the internet? If you're someone selling stuff online, wouldn't you want to know who's buying inside of Facebook? And it's not just inside of Facebook. See, what Facebook's been able to do is, let's say that I'm sitting on Facebook like this, and then I come off of Facebook, but still logged in, and I go over to Amazon, and I go onto Amazon and I see these weights, which I actually have, and I buy those weights. And then a week or two later, I come here and I buy this X-Men DVD. Facebook is collecting that data all day long, just because we're still open inside of Facebook. So what Facebook have actually been able to do is now they have hundreds of millions of buyer behavior tracked inside of Facebook that we have access to here using this tool. So as marketers, we now can see not only who's on Facebook that's already liking the stuff that our target audience loves, but we can also see which one of them is spending money on the internet. We can actually go in and see who's in the market for a new vehicle. We can see what they're purchasing online. Business purchases, 6%. Subscription services, 56%. Clothing, 74%. Food and drink. So we can see what their purchase behavior is inside of here. Incredible, incredible stuff. We can see household incomes. So if you only wanted to target people inside of here who made between 100,000 and 125,000 a year, you can just go ahead and click that, and now it's brought us down to 25,000. Let's just say you were trying to sell a franchise and it was between 1 million and 2 million. Now there's 9,000 millionaires you can target on Facebook using these demographics. I know that you're just absolutely losing it right now as you're seeing this, because I was as soon as I saw this. You can get so dialed in behavior so Facebook, let me just explain something quickly. Facebook's not only being able to, you can target in your advertising people's likes and interest. Now you can use their behaviors, meaning their buying behaviors. What are they purchasing? Their like behaviors, their browsing behaviors online. So Facebook is actually categorizing people into different sections by behavior. And as marketers, that's all we want. We want to know, what does our target audience do? And once we know what our target audience does, what they say, what they speak, then we can just tap directly into that stream in their life of which they flow. And using these tools is absolutely mind blowing. So a quick recap here of what we were talking about and how you can use it. You want to go to facebook.com/ads/audience_insights. Once you've gone there, go in here and create your target audience. Create, let's say you're weight loss, or you're in the Empower Network with us, whatever it is that you're selling, whatever it is that you're marketing on the internet, you should know your target audience. And if you don't know your target audience, this is an amazing place to start to find your target audience. So we would strongly recommend, when you come in to create your first custom audience, target Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, United States, so you get the biggest demographic of people, okay, and consumer markets. But make sure that you also your product or service has to be able to ship, or be allowed to sell in these countries. Obviously, you don't want to be selling in a country you can't sell in. Makes no sense. So target those, and then think of some interests you're interested in, because a lot of the people that, say you're a part of a network marketing company, there's going to be a lot of people that are like the same interests that you do, and you bought the company, you bought into the company, you believe in it. So may as well start targeting people like yourself. So put in the interest stuff that you like, start to see the demographics of people, and then go in and start to get a bit more advanced and go into the buyer's demographic and how much they're spending, and average household income, and different things like that. And you can just run away with it and just keep testing and testing and testing, so you narrow down till you find your best target audience. Once you find that audience, now this is a little bit more advanced. Once you've found an audience that's working, you're getting a good click-through ratio, then what you can do inside of Facebook. So let's say you came into the insights here, you put together a custom audience, you created an ad. Once you've found your audience and you dialed it into exactly who it is you want to be, just go ahead here and click add, and then you're going to create your ad with this custom audience. Let's say you've done that, and you're running a right-hand column ad, and you're getting a good click-through rate. So someone's seeing your ad, they're liking it, and they're clicking through to your website or whatever it is you're selling, you're taking them. What you could then do inside of Facebook is, everybody that liked or clicked your ad, you can save them as a custom audience. And then you can use something inside of Facebook custom audience section called a lookalike audience. So what Facebook does is, they see, okay, John created an ad and he had 5,000 people click the ad. From those 5,000 people, that's a new custom audience, yes. But then what Facebook also does, once you click create lookalike audience, they take all of their knowledge that they know about those 5,000 people that clicked, and they go find people who look alike, which means their behaviors are the same, and they'll sometimes churn out that 5,000 original list that you had into 50,000 people, into 500,000 people, and into, as much, I've seen it go up to 5 million people. So you've just been able to take your target audience of people that you know like what it is you're talking about, because they clicked on your ad. They may or may not have bought, but they clicked on your ad, so they were interested. And then because Facebook has so much data, they're able to take that 5,000 people that clicked your ad, that liked your ad, you put it in the lookalike magical box, and boom, you end up with 5 million more targeted customers, or 500,000 more targeted customers to target, who you know are interested in what you have, thanks to Facebook's algorithm. So this stuff is absolutely mind-blowing. If you want more training on this, make sure you reach out to us. We'll definitely do some more training on it as we keep going through this course, because it's absolutely mind-blowing. So have an amazing day. Take action on what you learned, and we'll see you soon.